comes the, y'all don't really want it like, yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like.
So, what's up, fam? See, that's just So, what's up, my peeps? Matrix Native here. Tonight's video, I know it's been a while since I've done a build, but trust me, I've been working on this video now for about 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoy it. Tonight's video is going to be exciting, but first, you know what time it is. Alright, my peeps. I'm going to be going with the Grizzly Mint pouches tonight, my peeps. Just want to give my gums a little break. But hey, I don't care who you are or what you got. Go ahead and pull out that big league chew and let's go. Really hope you enjoyed tonight's video, my peeps. Worked hard on it as usual. But first, let's get with some comments, shall we? First comments I'm going with tonight is from Games Gaming. Basically, nice vid, bro. Been following you since Madden. Can't remember which one. Well, you know, nor could I, because my Maddens go back maybe 2.5, 3 years. So thanks for the comment and thanks for always following me, man. Next, Steve Smith, High Speed. Nice vid, man. Thanks, bro. Read you Lima Charlie, out copy. If you don't know what Lima Charlie means, Google it. Ryan Gilby, or Gilby, sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, Ryan. Laugh out loud, you're nuts. Love the commentary, dude. Great vid, and love the little intro on the SAS, showing a little background and knowledge. My gamer tag is on PS4. So my peeps, if you want to roll with Ryan, go ahead and add him on PS4. Tell him you saw this on my vidya. Who's that? Bahamo officer, Beham officer. Anyways, my peeps, more about him later in WGF Ghost. Hey man, I just made a vid mentioning you and your character build and loadouts. Hopefully I'll get you some more subs. I just changed mine to the loadout with a few camo tweaks of my own. Keep up the great work, or good work, whichever. Anyway, thank you so much, man. I know I've read your comments before, so my reply is I'll check out basically your channel and I'll subscribe. Let's see you get them Skittles on the edit. Give me a shout out. Let's go. But hey, thanks for the comment as always. Kralen's Corner, loving your vids, bro. Keep up the great work. Hey, thanks, man. And seriously, thank you to Kralen's Corner, aka Collins Club, aka Shut Up Dad, aka Shut the F Up Dad, and also a United States grunt veteran from the United States Army. Did I say that twice? Yeah. Anyways, my peeps, links below. Make sure you check out the description tonight. Make sure you do. There's a couple of links down there I want y'all to check out, so check them out. Kralen's Corner basically is the R-rated version of Collins Club. So make sure you go ahead and check his link out. Give him a big sub. Tell him Matrix sent you. Appreciate it, my peeps. Big shouts out to Kralen's Corner. And finally, my peeps. Getting kind of long, I know. This is the longest intro in history. I should have just made a video of it. In fact, I might make a video, including all the haters that's been out there. Anyway, let's go with either BAM officer, Bomb officer, Bahama officer, Bahamo officer. I just apologize. I'm just going to call you 328. Let's go. Here's a suggestion. Do a UTARC setup. They were the black iron mask in the setup. Here is a link of the pic of one, and after reading up on them, they seem to be badass. And indeed, they are kind of badass. Blackwater Security, fuck the haters, they're badass too. They're just out there being merch, trying to make a living, and when all you know is combat, sometimes it's kind of hard to get a job. So, 328, this is for you, my friend. As I stated, I was working on this build 1 week ago. So let's go. Every now and then, though, I wonder what the old edited thing is, yeah? I edit some of my shit sometimes, too, because it seems like I'm typing like a kindergarten. For Christ's sake. Anyways, my peeps, EOD Loadout, coming now.
The easiest way that I have found to explain what we deal with as EOD and all 4 services is we are able to build and dismantle everything from a pipe bomb to a nuclear weapon and everything in between.
From a pipe bomb to a nuclear warhead, basically, and everything in between. My peeps, I give you the explosive ordnance disposal, EOD. Bomb disposal is a process by which hazardous explosives devices are rendered safe. Bomb disposal is an all-encompassing term described as separate between interrelated functions in the military fields of explosive ordnance disposal, EOD, and improvised explosive device disposal, IEDD. That's why you see their patches sometimes say EOD or IEDD, get it? Modern EOD technicians across the world can trace their heritage to the Blitz, when United Kingdom cities were subjected to extensive bomb raids by Nazi Germany. So basically, when the United States saw how the UK was handling bomb disposal, we constituted our own EOD on 20 December 1943. We actually activated on December 22nd, 1943 at Camp Hood, Texas. Might know that as Fort Hood. Now, my peeps, I don't know a shit ton about the EOD I'll be quite honest with you. Most of my work was with the improvised explosive device disposal unit, and they were pretty, their pipe swingers are their own mind, my peeps, because let's face it, one wrong move, you're fucked, man. You know, you're going to Valhalla or whatever. So, if I got any EOD or IEDD guys out there, man, chime up in the comments. I really love you guys. We all do. All us grunts freaking love you guys. All us paratroopers love you guys. Clear the way for us. One false move, man, you're going to Valhalla, and you know what? Just big hooahs to you guys. I couldn't do it personally. However, different breeds, you know what I mean? Some people can't imagine jumping out of a plane. Anyway, boys, the one thing I do know about them IED disposal units are they aren't very strict when it comes to keeping within the military guidelines, if you know what I mean. So, bunch of hooah guys, man. I'll drink one for you. So with that being said, my peeps, if you ever become an EOD technician or a IED technician, basically you'll be spending 10 weeks basic combat training and 37 weeks of advanced individual training at Fort Lee, Virginia. Skills that would help you out: interest in algebra, chemistry, physics, geometry, trigonometry. Ooh, gotta be pretty smart. Ability to communicate, aptitude for planning and organizing, work calmly under stress, and effectively use computers. I'm sure we got some peeps out there that this fits right up with your plans. So, my peeps, if you're new around here, don't forget to snipe the sub and help me out. With that being said, let's get on with the loadout, and congratulations for making it this far without skipping the loadout. Let's go. As always, enjoy, my peeps. So it appears that we have to search some vehicles that might be carrying explosives here. But you know what to do. Go ahead and hit back or select. Go into loadout. Okay, my peeps. So, facial hair equipped, none. Even though you are definitely allowed to wear facial hair as an EOD tech. So let's remember that. Again, like I stated, they really, sometimes they don't exactly adhere to the military standards. So let's go EOD. Hair, of course, mohawk, but you can pretty much just grab anything you want. But I'll stay with the warhawk, my peeps. Hair color brown as usual. Facial scar is what I usually roll with. Body details. Okay, we're gonna go with the eye black. As a lot of you peeps know, I basically have always worn eye black, whether we're camoed up for a mission. Did I say camoed up? Camoed up for a mission, or just going out on patrol. Love the eye black, my peeps. Right arm Santa Maria, left arm today we will be going with the battle flag and eagle. Clothes, tops, we're going with the Cry Combat shirt. We're going to go ahead and load that in the number 3 multicam. Vest, we're going with the heavy IBA, and we're going to put that in multicam black. Pants, we're going to stay with the Cry Combat, and we'll go ahead and put that in the number 3 multicam. Really liking those Cry Precision Combat pants. But we're just going to go ahead and roll with the combat boots, and obviously we don't get to pick camo or color. But combat boots, I feel, really does have a place with this build. And also I have met, obviously I've met some EOD and some IEDD guys, and basically the boots they wear, my peeps, they're Kevlar, and they got like a Kevlar shield from the tongue from the top of the tongue to the shoe all the way. It sort of wraps over and then tucks in actually to the bottom of the tread. It's pretty wicked, actually, wicked cool. So we'll go with the combat boots again, keeping those in black. Ghillie suit, obviously none. Accessories, eyewear, hey, can't wear it. But it would be cool if we could have some eyewear like up under the trauma mask. Face wear, ballistic face mask, we're gonna throw that in black, my peeps. Headwear, hey, none, because we just can't. Headsets, you know, I'm not hating you if you go with B or C, but I just feel like A sort of bulky. It sort of, you know, it really adds because of the extra plating we have on our shoulders on our IBA. So headset A in black. Handwear. Now, my peeps, you know, I was going to go with the Kevlar gloves, right, in black. So I'm not hating you if you want to equip those, but let's go. We're going to go with the Oakley Pilots black, and we'll just sort of pretend that there's Kevlar stitched into the knuckles and such, right? So Oakley Pilots number 2. Backpack, of course we're going with the Sapper Pack. What else would we actually be going with? We're definitely going with the Sapper Pack. If you don't know what a sapper is, go ahead and Google it. But anyway, my peeps, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Love how it's got the radio right there, the prep, handheld, whatever you want to call it, to the left behind the left shoulder. I'm liking that. And then obviously, yeah, I'm trying to find where it leads to, and it just sort of disappears under his LCE. But yeah, so we're going to go with the sapper, and we're going to equip that in the number 1 black. Patches, I ain't hating you, whatever patch you want to roll with, but you know me, man, Romeo 9. Let's roll, my peeps. And obviously some of you guys aren't going to equip that because you cannot stand me stating peeps, and I don't get it. But anyway, my peeps, let's roll. All right, so that does the accessories, and that does it for our appearance. Okay, on with weapons, my peeps. Of course, keeping with the United States Army military standards. And you know, here's the thing, you know, EOD's pretty high speed on their own right. They're just sort of a different type of pipe swinger, yeah. And I'm sure you've all watched the movie, and the first one to say that, what movie I'm talking about, in the comments, maybe we'll get you a little something something. So let's go. We're going to go with the mighty M4A1 as usual, keeping with the standard of the United States military. Of course, now I've researched this. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a whole hell of a lot as far as, you know, EOD and such. So like I said, man, if you spent time in EOD or, you know, IEDD, man, let us know. Let us know exactly. Tell us some stories, my peeps. So anyway, we're going to go with the M4. We're going to actually set this up as kind of a DMR, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to go in. You're going to equip it today in the blue-gray. I don't think we've ever used that camo, my peeps. So we're going to go ahead and equip that in the blue-gray. We'll go ahead and hit our perks as usual. Really no big surprise here, you know. We're going to go ahead and put the exterior frame parts in the black, so stock. We'll go ahead and put that in the black. The scope, I'm going to go ahead and go. So I'm going to go with the ACOG 4 times. I just feel like that is the appropriate scope because as you'll see on our secondary, you know, you might have to get some separation. And with the separation, this bad boy right here, I've shot it, you know, I've had it on the roof. It's a tremendous sight. I'll be honest with you. You know I like the panoramic, but we'll go ahead for this build. Since we're sort of looking at this sort of for being a DMR, we'll just throw the ACOG on it, and we're going to put that in black. Back in black. That's the sack. Yeah, that. Full auto semi. A magazine, we're going to go ahead and cap it out with the 50. If you got the 30, that's fine. If you got the 20, as I preach, just watch your trigger control, watch your rounds going down range. So we're going to go ahead and equip the Extendo 50, and we'll put that in the black. Undercarriage or under barrel, As always, plus my peeps, if you've noticed, I spent some skill points and I basically maxed out the amount of, M203 rounds I could carry. But if you know me, if you know my builds, you know I just love this motherfucking Hua Widowmaker. I love it. I just can't help it. But, here's the thing, though. I'm not going to hate you if you want to put the STD grenade launcher on, right? But, with me carrying the M203 during all my deployments, I just, you just fall in love with weapons. The M4A1 with the M203 attachment, hey, come on, man, it should be called the motherfucking 203. So we're going to go ahead and equip that in the black. Rail, we're going to hit the rangefinder, and we're going to put that in the number 2 black as well. I ain't hating you if you use a laser sight, but again, this is more of a DMR, it doesn't mean, but this is more of a DMR type weapon that we're building here. So, designated marksman rifle. So we're going to go ahead and put the rangefinder on this bad boy, right? This is for when, remember, I've always said, fight or flight. And if you're going to flight, that basically means you're disengaging in your run. To live to tell the story, my peeps. So you get separation. You're going to have to throw it down. I've actually never noticed that little digital meter in the back. That's pretty cool. However, you want to put space between you and the fucktards. And then you want to just go ahead and start dropping rounds. So we're going to go with the rangefinder. And we will be doing that in the black. Barrel. Go with the long barrel, again, DMR mindset and, separation. So that's what we're going with. The long barrel is the black. Muzzle, let's go ahead. We'll equip the suppressor, right? Or we'll put the suppressor, and we're going to keep this in black, actually. We're not going to go with the blue-gray. We're going to keep the suppressor in black. However, the stock muzzle, we're going to switch up to blue-gray and equip that. And, as you know, what I like to do, I don't like coming out with my suppressor. I'll equip the suppressor as needed. So we'll go ahead and equip the stock muzzle, and we'll put that in blue-gray, my peeps. So let's get on with it. Secondary, we're going to go with the Spaz, baby. The Spaz 12, that's what we're going with. We haven't equipped it yet on any builds. And I feel like this is the perfect build to equip it, right? However, I'm not hating you if you want to go ahead and equip the SASG 12. I'm not even hating you for that. However, since we haven't used this, I mean, one, I really don't like that thing is just so freaking gigantic. It's so gigantic, and sometimes, I hate to say this, but, I'm all about accessorizing sometimes, and this just it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right to me. I don't know. I'm quite sure they're not quite that huge, in real life. In fact, I know they're not that huge in real life. I mean, it's a beast, don't get me wrong. However, for this build, we're going with the Spaz, baby. And does anybody actually remember which Call of Duty it was where it was so OP'd? Oh my God, you could shoot somebody 50 meters away and headshot them with the Spaz. This weapon right here was the shit back in the day in Call of Duty. I played so many, I can't remember which one. I think it was Modern Warfare 2, but I can't be 100%, but the Spaz absolutely whooped ass. So let's get on with it. Paint presets, again, we're going with the blue-gray, my peeps. I just think it looks really, really good with this loadout. Parts, again, we'll go ahead and throw the black on them. Again, but my peeps, I want you guys, I mean, this is just my build, and that's what some people, I think, they think that it needs to be exactly like, EOD, SEAL, the Ranger, I try to stay true, but I'm just saying, this is my build, There's many like it, but this is mine. What's that movie coming from? Go ahead, put it in the comments. Oh, we'll go ahead. And again, well, not again, but the extended buttstock, if you look at it, man, I did it again. The extended buttstock, okay, if you look at it, right, the handling really goes down. Whereas a folded buttstock, the handling surpasses the extended buttstock, which is surprising to me because usually the extension will give you where you can really tuck it, where you can tuck it down. However, I guess the folded buttstock, once you get it out, it has a little more support into the shoulder and doesn't make it, kick. I mean, shotguns are going to kick no matter what you do. So Just remember that. Extended if you're going for accuracy, which we're not, because obviously it's going to be a CQB or CQC, close quarter combat, close quarter battle. You know, they both basically mean the same. So we're going to go ahead and go with the folded buttstock. I'm not hating you. If you want to, actually, if you don't have it unlocked, you know, obviously you're going with the extended, which is fine too, but this is our up close and personal weapon, you know, to smoke them fucktards. So we're going to be putting that in the black. Magazine, yeah, that's right, baby. We're going with the extended 8. We're actually going to be putting that in black, not gray. So we're going with the extended 8 black. If you got 5, that's fine, because this thing does whoop ass. Not so much as the SASG, but this spaz is just, I mean, look at the damage on it, my peeps. Let's freaking go. So we'll go ahead and put that in black. Barrel, that's right. We're going with the short barrel, my peeps. We don't need a standard barrel. Look, again, look down to the right corner. The Spaz 12, yeah, it gives you more damage. Long barrel definitely gives you damage. But I like going with the short barrel because that way you have, you know, 3 to 9 direction and quicker. Basically, it's got more mobility. So we're going to put that in the short barrel, and we're going to put that in the black. Muzzle, I'm going with the compensator, baby. But you can go with the suppressor. I'm not hating you if you go with the suppressor. But my thing is, if I pull out the Spaz, baby, it's on like freaking Donkey Kong. So let's go. We're going to put the compensator on it and put that in black. That basically wraps up number 2, what we're going to have slung over our left shoulder. And that's right, my peeps, M1911. Let's go, Colt Commander 45. Let's go. You know, when you absolutely need to touch somebody, this is a handgun. And trust me, handguns can save your ass in some shit. So we're going to go with the M1911. Yeah, we're definitely going to extend it by, you know, what is that, 8, 10, 7 rounds. Let's go. 1 in the pipe, that's 3 rounds. So we're going to be putting that in the black. If you don't have it, obviously I just unlocked it. You know, the standard's fine. Again, though, just watch the control on target, my peeps. And we're going to go ahead and equip that in the black. Rail cover, you can go with, you know, either laser sight. However, I like the clean look, so I'm just gonna keep it on the rail cover. Barrel, standard barrel, black. Oh yeah, rail cover, black, obviously. Muzzle, we're gonna go ahead and keep the stock muzzle on it. I don't need no suppressed weapon. However, I'm not hating you, since you're not carrying really a suppressed weapon, except for your M4. You can put it in a suppressed. I ain't hating you for it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the stock muzzle on it in the black. And everything else is optional, as you know, my peeps. Yeah, it's funny. I still hadn't unlocked the mine, flash grenades, diversion lure, or C4. But, you know, I really don't need it. As well as, you know, you don't even need to equip like anything other than, to me, the frag grenades and the flare gun, especially when you're 203, that freaking monster, that mofo. Anyway, my peeps, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the build today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't know a lot about the EOD, so if you've been in the EOD and, you know, you really know something about it, go ahead and share a story with us. That'd be awesome. Just with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, I don't know a shit ton about EOD or IED. However, just if you've been in it, let us know. And I also want to hear in the comments how you would differ this loadout and do, you know, things differently. And let me hear that in the comments, my peeps, because you never know. I might do another build on it and actually use your suggestions and give you credit for it. So, my peeps, I hope you had an amazing day yesterday. I hope today's amazing. I hope tomorrow's even more amazing than the past 2 days. And you know what to do. Go ahead and snipe the like, snipe the sub, cuss. That's how we roll.
Dreaming big, town is small, and it's going down. All I need is a microphone, I'm headed for the crown, y'all. Call me whack, call me weak, they'll never blow. Memphis bleak, they know like the radio that Henderson was meant to speak. I'm on these tracks, just like Thomas, I'm the truth, just being honest. Y'all a bunch of Martin and Anthony's, yeah, that's prima donnas. Wayne Brady, they know the deal. Henderson just showing